Then the points, the line x equal to 1, x equal to 3, and the curve y. The point A on the curve, the point A on the curve as the coordinate that the normal to the curve at A crosses the line x plus 1 at x equal to 1 at B. Okay.
X equals to 1.
Yes, x equal to 1 at B. Show that the normal AB has the equation of x plus 2. Now, first of all, we're going to look for the point, that point A. Point A is 2, 3, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So let's look for the gradient of the curve
Yes, sir.
at that point. So now let's say want to first of all look for the gradient of the curve. Or do I place my graphic board removed?
So we can use that formula y minus y1.
No.
No, we can't. Can we? No, I don't
Yes.
think we can.
Y equal to x minus 1 squared plus 2. This curve, you find the derivative of this curve so that I can know the gradient at this point. Can see my cursor? You can see the cursor, right? Dy dx is now what? This power multiplying the bracket derivative is 1, right? This one is for the
Yes,
bracket
sir.
derivative times the bracket itself.
Plus, yes.
Raise to power 1, right? Raise to power 1 plus 2. That means you have 2 into x minus 1 plus 2. That's my divide x. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, so this divide x, I want to know the gradients at these points. Now, at the point 2, 3, x is what? 2, right? Isn't it? X is 2,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Good. So my
Yes, sir.
divide x,
So we can,
you
yes,
put the value of
substitute.
x into 2 minus 1 plus, sorry, this 2 is gone. This 2 is gone. It's no longer there. Do you know why? It's a constant. That 2 is no longer there.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it good? So that's it. Okay. So
Yes.
now, so by the time you put that value there, we get our derivative as 2. Hold on. Okay. The curve is minus 2, not 2. The curve says, sorry, the curve says minus 2, not 2, because I know that the gradient should be negative. At that point, it's going down, so it should be negative. The curve says minus 2. So minus 2 power multiply the derivative of bracket is 1, multiply the bracket raised to the power minus 3, right? Then that plus 2 is gone because it's a constant. So you have minus 2 into x minus 1 raised to the power minus 3. That's divide x. So at the point 2, 3, x is 2. So anyway, I see x, I put 2. Minus 2 into 2 minus 1 raised to the power minus 3. So that is minus 2. I have 1 raised to the power minus 3, which is still 1, right? So divide x is minus 2. Okay? So that's the gradient. So this is the gradient of the curve at that point. So gradient of normal. Gradient of normal. The normal, so between, now what is the angle between, okay, let's say
It's
that
1 over 2.
1 over 2, good. So that
Nick.
is what?
Yes.
1 over 2, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we want to show that the normal is having the equation y equal to mx. Okay. So therefore, now at that point 2, 3 and m equal to 1 over 2, y now we use what? Y equal to mx plus c, isn't it?
Plus
Right? Yes,
Let's see.
this is
3
general
is
formula.
equals to,
Okay,
yes. Let me substitute.
you can use y minus y1 equal to x into equal to m into x minus x1. Between this formula and this formula, which one do you prefer? Between this one and this one, which
Say
one
the y minus y1.
is okay? Prefer that one, right?
The y minus y1. Say.
Okay, so let me change it
Yes, sir.
because I noticed that we may not agree on some formulas. So I'll just try to ask you the one you prefer answer. So y
Yes,
minus
yes, sir.
y1 m into x
Yes,
minus
sir.
1.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. So y minus, what is y1? 3, right?
Yes, sir.
M is half.
3, 3. Make 1 over 2 x
2
minus
and
2.
x minus 2. So these two can go and multiply this.
Yes.
Have okay, no, let me leave that up because I want to have half. So y minus 3 becomes half x minus 1, right?
Half
Y,
x
yeah,
minus 1. Yes.
half times 2 is 1. So y equal to half x minus 1 plus 3. So that means that
Yes, sir.
y becomes half x
Half
minus 1 plus
x
3
plus
is 2,
2
right? Good. So you have just got that one.
plus
Well,
2. Yes, sir.
yeah. So that is the solution to
Yes.
that.
Say, may I please quickly write down this?
Okay. Okay, you can. I can start from
Yes,
here.
sir. Okay, yes, sir.
Alexa, can you take a screenshot? Is that fine by you?
Okay, let me take a screenshot. Yes, sir. Say, may you scroll down? Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, yes, we can continue.
Stop taking, right? Okay. Now, find
Yes.
showing all necessary working. The volume of revolution obtained when the shaded region is rotated through 360 degrees about the x-axis. So if you're rotating about the x-axis, if you are doing about x-axis, the volume is what? Integral pi y squared dx. If it's about the y-axis, it becomes what? Integral pi x squared dy. Do you agree with that? Do you agree?
Yes,
I
sir.
can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So in that case, since it's about the x-axis, you can now go on, please. A minute, please. Now, first of all, let's look for the okay. But the thing is, we're going to do some addition and some subtraction. These things, there are two of them. The best thing is to break it into two at this point, right?
Yes, sir.
So you see this now, these points, the value here is 2 because we know that x is 2, y is 3, isn't it? You know that this,
Yes.
you know this. Now, therefore, you integrate in two steps. You can integrate from 1 to 2. This equation is half x plus 2. Integrate this y equal to half x plus 2 from 1 to 2.
Yes,
Isn't
sir.
it? Now, also,
Yes,
now
sir.
integrate this curve, y equal to x minus 1 all raised to minus 2 plus 2 from 2 to 3. So we're going to do 2. But do you know that you don't need to integrate the first part? This first part, this first one, you don't need to integrate it. The first one, because this line is straight. So let's say this is A, then let's say this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. So the area of BCDE is a trapezium. The shape BCD is a trapezium, true or false?
Yes.
But the
Yes.
problem is I
Yes.
don't know the value here. I don't know the value here. So as we know the value here,
Say you don't know?
we don't know the value at B,
Oh,
the
the
value
value.
at B. If not, we can just find the area of a trapezium. Okay? So, let us, since we don't know the value of we can solve that, but let us just integrate it. Let's just integrate. So let's say I want to write here. Or let me just go down so that we can have a fresh page. No. Let me see. I want to see the volume becomes integral y square dx, integral pi y square dx. But there are two of them. So I'll integrate this one from 1 to 2, plus I integrate integral pi y square dx from 2 to 3. So what is the function here? This function here is half x plus 2. So v equal to integral from 1 to 2 pi into half x plus 2 squared dx. For the other one, integral from 2 to 3 pi, y in this case is what? Is x minus 1 all squared. All this one minus 2 plus 2. Then I will square it dx. Okay? So for the first one, if I can put pi outside. I can put pi outside because pi is a constant, right? So if I square this, if I square half x plus 2 squared, I get what? 1/4 x squared plus half x times 2, half times 2, I have x plus 4. That is what? I want to integrate 1/4 x squared plus 2x plus 4, right? Dx. Plus, if I integrate this other one,
So
let me say,
can you use that method whereby you just put the differentiation of that bracket outside, like instead of expanding?
what do you mean? I don't understand. Like to just put what? Come again. You mean
Like you differentiate the terms inside the bracket, and then you put the differentiation of that outside the bracket, and
that is
then
when you are
the
no, that's when
reciprocal of that.
no.
Say?
That is if you are differentiating, that's what you do. I want to integrate, but I've not integrated yet. I just expanded the bracket. What I did actually is half x plus 2 multiply half x, sorry,
Yes, sir.
multiplying half x plus 2 is a split on bracket, half x into second bracket plus 2 into second bracket. So half x plus 2, then half x plus 2. So this is what I did to get
Yes,
this.
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
if I multiply half x times half x, that's when I got 1/4 x squared. Half x times 2, I got x. 2 times half x, I got
Yes.
x. Okay. So I'm not differentiated, I've not integrated or differentiated. I just expanded the bracket to get this. This bracket is this one. I have not yet integrated, and I did not differentiate. For the other one, I want to for this other one, let's say I want to do x minus 1 squared. No, this is power minus 2 plus 2 squared. So x minus 1, it's by minus 2 plus 2. I did this, I'm going to get x minus 1 raised to the power minus 2 into x minus 1 raised to the power minus 2 plus 2, and then x minus 1 raised to the power minus 2 into, okay, sorry, no, not that. Into 2 multiplying x minus 1 raised to the power minus 2 plus 2. If I expand this, I'm going to get something like, this time this is x minus 1 to the power minus 4, because they're the same powers add. Plus, if I multiply this times 2, I have 2 into x minus 1 to the power minus 2. This 2 times this is still 2 x minus 1 to the power minus 2, plus 2 times 2 is now 4. So I put everything here. Now this 2 will add up to become this one here, up to this place will be 4x minus 1 raised by minus 2. So I put everything there. I have integral from 2 to 3. I can put pi outside because this is a constant. It's not a variable. Then I'll have everything here. X minus 1 to the power minus 4 plus 4 into x minus 1 to the power minus 2 plus 4. Okay, plus 4. Everything with respect to x. So, do you want to write this one? I want to clean this one. This rough work. I want to clean it. Do you need to screenshot this one too? Any need?
So which one?
This
No,
one, this
sir.
one here. No need,
Oh,
right?
you can erase that. You can
Okay.
erase that. Mm.
Okay. Now, if I want to do this integration, v is pi. Now, if I integrate this becomes, I will increase the power of x to 3. So x cubed over 3 is still as 1 over 4, right?
Mhm.
Plus 2x squared over 2 plus 4x. I don't
Wait.
need to put plus c because I have upper limit,
Yes, sir.
lower limit from 1 to 2. No need to put any plus c. Plus 5 into, if I integrate this, I will end up dividing by the power, right?
Yes.
Now, so if I, okay, let me see if we can do this. Let's say m equal to x minus 1 raised by minus 4 dx. You can say let's u equal to x minus 1, the u equal to dx, okay? So this m equal to u raised to the power minus 4. The u and the x are the same thing, just write the x and the u. So if you integrate this, you're going to get u raised to the power minus 3 over minus 3, which is x minus 1 raised to the power minus 3 over minus 3. So
Yes.
if like you can
So
do
there's
this
no need
one.
to use you because like I
Yes,
get
no need.
confused when you do that. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Sorry. All right. Sorry about that.
Because even my teacher uses this method of view and it confuses me.
Oh, the thing is that for you to be sure that you are doing the right thing, it's good to just do something like this somewhere and then just to be sure that
To
you're doing the
avoid
right thing.
doing mistakes.
To avoid
Yes, sir.
making mistake, because you can't, if you do it assuming that you are sure, you might make mistake. That is why we do something like this. All right.
Yes, sir.
So this one becomes x minus 1
-3 over.
negative 3 over negative 3, right?
Yes.
Plus this one will become negative 1, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Over negative
Yes,
1.
sir. Over
So
-1.
4, yeah,
Yes.
4x minus 1 is by negative 1 over negative 1
Yes.
plus 4x from
Yes.
2 to 3. So this will end up being v equal to pi into x cubed over 12. Okay, we have a point. Plus x squared plus 4x from 1 to 2 plus
Yes.
pi into minus x minus 1 cube made it by minus 3 over 3 minus 4 into x minus 1 is by minus 1. I've already put that minus 1 to affect this power, so we need plus 4x from 2 to 3. Now, for now, let me just try to see if I can expand this screen. Okay, let me just expand this so that I can. Now, at this point, now let's say v equal to pi. I'll put 2 cubed over 12 plus 2 squared plus 4 times 2 minus,
Yes.
I'll put 1 cube, which is still 1 over 12 plus 1 squared plus 4 into 1. That's for this first one, right?
Yes.
Plus, okay, I still put, let me still put pi here. So pi into, I have 3 minus into 3 minus 1 is by minus 3 over 3 minus 4 into 3 minus 1 raised by minus 1 plus 4 into 3. Oh, I've taken too much space. Okay. Now, minus pi into, if I put 2 here, I have, let me just put the
2
2.
minus 1.
2 minus 1 is 1. 1 is by minus,
Yes.
so that is minus 1 over 3 minus
Yes.
2 minus 1 is still 1, raised by minus 1 is still 1, so 4 into 1 is 4, plus 8, because of space. So equal to 2 raised by, if I do everything here, I have pi into, this one is 2 over 3, because 8 over 12 is 2 over 3, plus 4 plus 8, minus pi into 1 over 12 plus 1 plus 4. That's it. Plus pi into 2. So this 2 raised to power minus 3 is minus 8. The negative, that is plus 8. Do you understand that? 3 minus
Yes.
1 is 2. Raised by minus 3 is minus 8. So negative minus 8 is plus 8. So 8 over 3. Now, 2 raised by minus 1 is still 1. Times minus 4, that is minus, sorry. 2 raised by minus 1 is 1 over 2, right? Isn't it? Everything here gives
Yes,
gives
sir.
it minus 2. That
Yes, sir.
2 raised by minus 1 is 1 over 2 times
1
4.
over 2.
Good. Plus 4 times 3 is
2.
12. Is 12. 4 times 3, then 12. Minus pi into, then everything here, 4 minus 1 over 3. That is 3, 2 over 3. Minus 4 plus
Yes.
8 is 4. 4 minus this.
Negative 47
3.
over 3.
No, it's not negative. It is positive. Okay. Okay, that
Oh,
is
yes.
11
It's
over 3.
positive. It's
Positive 11
positive.
over 3. Let me just say 11 over 3. Positive 11 over 3. So now, let me put this one and this one at that plus. But pi is common in everything, okay?
So wait.
So,
So before
okay,
you continue, I
okay.
want to know why the sign changed there.
For which one? This one?
Like step 2.
Step 2. This line or
Yes.
this line? This line.
Which
Which
one?
one? If I get there, let
So
me,
where you put a minus in the bracket.
this one.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't see your pointer though.
You
Okay,
can't see
but
my pen tab. Okay. Let me say this is, let me change color. I'm coming so I can tell me the line. So this is A, B, C,
B
D.
say.
B.
Yes.
B, right? Okay. Okay. Is it this point? This point? Is it this point? This point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. I said B. B, yes,
Okay.
sir. Where there's a star, where you put a star. Yes.
Okay, that point. Okay, good. All right.
Yes.
Now, at this point, no, there's -3 in denominator. This is -3. Can you see the -3?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
So
Hello. Yes.
if I change this negative to +3, then I can pull the power up. I can pull this power up. The same thing I did there. -1 is in the denominator. I can do plus divided by minus is minus. In this case too, this is plus. Plus divided by negative is negative. So positive divided by negative is negative also. Yeah, there's nothing under this one. So there's no negative under this one. It will remain positive. Does that make sense?
No, sir.
Okay.
So even the +4 changed to okay,
Nothing
okay,
there.
yes. No, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, I see what you did there.
All
Okay,
right.
no, it's fine.
So this will give us, so this is 12.
Wait, say.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, okay, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Continue.
Okay. The 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 plus this. So if you have 12, 2/3, that is 36 plus 2, 38, right? 38 over 3. All right. Minus pi into, this is 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. If I have 5, 1/12. Sorry. Yeah. If I have 5 1/12, that is 61. 61/12. Plus pi into, this is 10. This is 10 and this is, okay, this is 10. Minus 2 plus 12 is 10. That's 30/3. That is 38/3 minus, I have 11 pi, 11/3 pi, okay? So that means
Yes.
that's, so at this point I have the volume equal to 38/3 pi. Let me please, okay, 38. Then plus another 38 pi/3. This one minus 61/12 pi minus 11/3. Sorry, minus 11/3 pi. So now I can, they all have pi, right? The
Yes.
offset is 12. So I have about 12. Then this is 38. 12/3 is 4. 4 times this is what? 40 times 4, 140, 160 minus. So if you multiply 38 times, that's 150, 152, 152. Plus 152 again. Minus 61 minus 44 pi. So my volume should be 308 minus that. So do you have a calculator with you? Calculate for me.
Yes, sir.
So
199/12.
199/12. Okay. So that gives us
Yes.
199/12 pi. That is our answer. Okay, you know what? Just take your screenshots now. Should I scroll up for you to take the screenshot, or should I?
Oh, let me take the screenshot. Yes,
Okay, should I
yes.
scroll up? Let's start from this.
Wait, sir. Wait.
This is the beginning. Let me.
Okay, wait, that's from.
Okay, let's start
Yes, you can scroll
from. Let's take
down.
this one. Take this one first. Are we taking this one? Take this one.
Okay, let me take that one.
Take this one first.
Yes, sir. I've taken that
Okay.
one.
All right. Then you can take this one. Okay, that's it for the first one. Okay. Okay, we are done with that. That's 8 marks, right?
Yes. Sir, I have a question. If
Okay.
it says
If it says what?
so if it says area, it's y squared. Oh, what?
Come again, I
Okay,
can't.
so if it says area, so the formula is just integral pi y dx.
Y squared. If it is going about the x-axis, it is integral pi y squared, the x. It's going about the
So if
y-axis.
so what about if it's area, say?
What about what?
Like if it's area, like if it says area.
Area, just integrate it. Area
Yes.
under the curve, just integrate that. That means if it's area, this one is for volume.
So
Okay.
because I heard someone saying that isn't the formula for finding the volume is integral pi y squared dx. Someone said like if it's never mind, it doesn't make sense now what they're saying. So
Okay.
it's fine. No, we can move on.
Okay. So now let's check this one, right?
That's the one I got in the exam. So ish.
Is that what? That's
I'm
what?
saying that's the one I got for my mocks. It was in my mock exam.
It was inside. It was in it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
all right. So let's proceed. The diagram shows the circle with equation x minus 2 squared plus y squared equal to 8. The chord AB of the circle intersects the positive x at A and is parallel to the x-axis. Find by calculation the coordinates of AB. Okay. So
Did
notice
I
that.
do? Oh
Okay.
yeah, I said that one. Y is 0 for A.
Y is 0 for A. So if y is
Yes.
0, you can find the value. No,
Yes,
you
by
said x 0. You said x to
I
be
mean
0. X is 0.
yes.
Yes. At number 2, at point A,
At point A, x is 0.
x is 0. So therefore,
Yes.
0 minus 2 squared plus
Squared
y
plus
squared is
y
8.
8.
This becomes what? 4, right?
Yes, sir.
4 plus y squared is 8. Y squared becomes 8 minus 4,
8
which is
minus 4,
4.
2.
Y becomes
2.
2. So that point
Yes,
is
sir.
2. That point is 2. Now, so find the coordinates of A and B. Okay. So
That line is y is equals to 2. So the other coordinate for B is 2.
I don't want to assume. Okay, this one is also okay.
So isn't it a straight line?
Yes,
I'm
it's straight
saying
line.
like the
But
equation of the line. Is it not y is equals to 2?
yes, this line is y equal to 2. So this point now, they say coordinates. So that means it is x is 0, y is 2. So that means point
Yes.
A
Then for B.
is 0, 2. So I want to find point B now. So to find point B, I want to say that y is still 2, isn't it? Now,
Yes.
so find B, y is still 2. So x minus 2 squared is plus 2 squared is 8. X minus 2 squared is 8 minus 4, which is 4, isn't it? X minus
Yes.
2 is square root of 4. X minus 2 must be plus or minus 2. Okay?
Yes.
So x is 2 plus or minus
2
2.
plus
That means
plus
half. 2
minus
minus
2.
2, 0 or 4, isn't it? So this
Yes.
point here must be 4. So B
Why don't I
is,
remember getting a 4?
okay, B is 4, comma 2, okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
for doing this, you have got 3 marks for finding coordinate of A and B. Now, find the
Yes, sir.
volume of revolution when the shaded segments bounded by the circle and the chord AB is
Yes.
rotated through 360 degree about the x-axis. This is also integral. This is equal to integral pi y squared dx. Okay. So now the x values are 0 to 4, from 0 to 4, isn't it? Right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
if you integrate this circle from 0 to 4, you're getting this entire area like this. So that means that you'd have added that rectangle. To find only this
Yes.
shaded region, you must subtract
We
the
subtract.
rectangle area. Yes, from it.
Yes.
So that now B part. B part. Do you want to take screenshots?
I already did.
Okay, all right. So B part. If I have this like this, if I have this, so now the triangle below the shaded region, area of the rectangle, rectangle below shaded segments. That rectangle, the height from here to here, the height is 2. The length is 4. It is just 4 times 2, which is what? 8. Wow.
8.
Okay. I'm coming. Let me see. Okay. All right.
What was I doing? Oh my God.
Okay. Now we can. Now, okay. So to do
Can
this,
integrate that one.
volume is integral pi y squared. I can even put that y at the back. I can put this y behind and say that it is pi integral y squared. But now the y we're looking for now is the area integral. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let us make y subject. Okay, no. Before we solve this, thank God that y is already having square. So x minus 2 squared plus y squared is 8. So y squared must be 8 minus x minus 2 squared, isn't it? So
yes.
So we want to do, let me see. If I can look for the area. I can look for the area and then do integral pi area square. Okay? So there are two ways of doing this. We can do area, the area of the segments, and then we can do it by integral area square. So let's try that. So let's say we want to do
Say, why don't we use the integral method?
Okay, volume equal to pi integral.
Okay, but I'm open to both methods. I want to see both of them.
We're going to try the other method. We're going to try both of them. Integral pi integral y squared dx. But
yes, sir.
We cannot subtract. We can even integrate this rectangle. We can integrate rectangle. This line is y equal to 2, isn't it? You can say minus pi integral let me say y equal to 2 dx from 0 to 4. This one also 0 to 4. Okay? You understand that? Because this equation now is y squared. While this line is 2. Why is this line is y equal to 2? So I want to integrate below this line. Now find the relation of that. So pi 2 square. This is y, isn't it? This is y. So pi 2 square from 0 to 4. You can do that too. Now, we can say v equal to pi. What is y? Y is what? X minus 2 X minus 2 squared. No. There's 8. 8 minus x minus 2 squared. 8 minus x minus 2 squared dx minus pi into 2 square integral 2 square dx. Okay, equal to, now this is pi, integral 8 is 8x. And to integrate this one is a negative x minus 2 cubed the x, isn't it? No, not the x again. There's no more the
And
x.
how do you keep on
If I
switching
integrate,
off
this is from 0 to 4.
the equal?
Any
Yes.
problem? Minus pi. This is 4. So I have 4x. If I integrate 4, I have 4x from 0 to 4. Okay. So now, it looks like we shouldn't have even done this at all. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it goes. So if you do this, you get pi 8 times 4 minus 4. Sorry. Minus 4 minus 2 raised to the power 3 over 3 minus 8 times 0 minus 2 cube over 3. Okay, that's for this first one.
Yes.
So minus pi into 4 times 4. Because if I do the negative one, I'll get 0. Okay, no need, but I'll get 0.
Yes.
So equal to pi into 32 minus, this is 2 raised to the power 8. 2 raised to the power 3 is 8. So minus 8 over 3 minus, I'll get 0 minus 8 over 3 also times negative, that's plus 8 over 3 plus. Okay. Now, minus 16 pi minus 0. You can take your screenshots down, fast scroll. Taking.
So let me
taken.
take.
Okay.
No, so hold on. Okay. Yes, sir. You can scroll.
Okay. So, sorry, I forgot to put pi in this ones. I might need to take it again. I forgot to put pi in this one. So equal to pi, comma between this everything here.
88 over 3. 88 over 3.
It is about, okay. Let me just say pi 32. Okay. 32 minus 8 over 3 minus 8 over 3 minus 16, all having pi, equal to this is 16. So pi into 16 minus 16 over 3, because 8 plus 8 is 16. That is now
32 over 3.
okay, pi 32 pi over 3. That will be our answer for that. 32 pi over 3. That's our solution. Okay, you can take, let me just put it here.
So let me take a screenshot.
Okay. I'm coming. 32 pi
Yes, sir.
over 3. So you are taking it right?
Yes, I've taken it.
Okay. It's okay now. So that's our second question. I think that's the end of the question. Yeah. So now let's look at the third question. This should be our third question. Total of 30 marks. Now, the diagram shows the curve y.
Say, do you also know statistics?
Did I also do what?
Say,
Did I also do what?
I'm asking if you know statistics.
Yes.
Do you know statistics?
Yes. Are you doing statistics? Are you doing it right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, I'm doing statistics. Okay,
Okay,
yes.
no problem. You are available. So,
Yes, sir. Say, like, next lesson, can we please do statistics?
Okay, no problem.
Normal distribution.
No problem. You can do statistics. Okay.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
sure you are okay with S with AS maths now? P1? Okay. We can do statistics
No,
next
sir. So
lesson.
we'll alternate. Like, if we do statistics this time, we'll do maths next time. We'll just alternate.
Okay. All right. Okay, no
Yes,
problem.
sir.
Are you doing mechanics? P4?
No, sir. I'm only doing statistics. One.
And P maths. Okay, all right, no problem. So now, the diagram shows the curve y equal to f of
Yes,
x
sir.
defined by x less than x greater than 0. Okay? All right.
Yes.
The curve, well, okay, the curve has a minimum point at A and crosses the x-axis at point B and C. It is given that where the x is that, and that the curve passes through the points 4 and 1, 8, 9, or 16. Find the coordinates of A
Yes, sir.
and okay. Now,
Do where the
coordinates of
x is
A,
equals to 0.
is that what? Is that what?
So I said do where the x is equals to 0.
Yes. So since we're already given divide the x, we can just equate it to 0. So now number 3.
Yes.
So at point A, dy dx is equal to 0. So we have 2x minus 2 over x cubed is 0. So this can go across. 2x is equal to 2 over x cubed. I can take it to multiply. 2x to the power 4 is 2. So x to the power 4
Yes.
means 1. So x is 1. Okay?
So why did you just say x is like this is the part where I got confused.
Okay. If x to the power 4 is 1, so the fourth root of x is still 1. Okay, let me just say plus or minus 1. Plus or minus 1. Okay, because 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. 1 raised to power 4 is 1 in 4 places multiplying itself, right? Which is still 1. 1 raised to power minus 8 is still 1. 1 raised to power anything is 1. 1 raised to power half is 1. The cube root of 1 is still 1. As far as this is 1. Okay? So when I say, but the thing is, you cannot be looking for, okay, I will.
So you're saying, is your answer 1 or plus or minus?
Yes, it should be plus or minus 1. Because,
Says,
okay, no. Yes, it could be.
is it just
Because
1? Is it not just 1?
Since I look for value of x, in this case, it is 1. But if you look for the square root or fourth root of, okay, the square root
It becomes
of
plus or
1
minus.
is plus or minus 1. The fourth root of 1 is plus or minus 1. Because if you are using even number roots, the sixth root of 1 is plus or minus 1. So if I look using odd number roots, the cube root of 1 is only 1. no minus 1. The fifth root of 1 is just 1, no minus 1 there. The seventh root of 1 is just 1, no minus 1. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Is what you are doing, if it is even number, because minus 1 times minus 1 times minus 1 is minus 1. For minus 1 times minus 1 times minus 1 times minus 1 is 1. So 1 can have minus, so if you multiply minus 1 by itself 4 times, you get positive. Minus 1 times
Yes, sir.
by itself 3 times, you get negative. So that's different. All right, so let me see if we so that means it's plus minus 1, but in this case, A is 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we're looking for now, if I say that the answer is equal to 1, let me just say, when I say that, okay, my answer, let's say x equal to 1. Am I done? I can go on
Yes,
to
sir.
the,
So it's fine.
if
Yes,
I
sir.
if I
Find
write this,
fx.
I'm going to get, my mark will be, my mark, if they're marking it for me, they'll give me 1 out of 2. Do you know why?
Say why? Why?
Because coordinate is x, y. They're just giving them the x value. What is the y value?
So, but they said find the x coordinate of A
Okay.
only. They only asked for the x coordinate.
Sorry. I didn't see that x coordinates. I'm sorry. So if they say x coordinate, yes, only x. So my x is 1. Okay. Sorry about that. But
Yes,
I'm just trying to say that be careful next time if you see coordinates, should be the x and y value. Okay. So
yes,
now
sir.
that is that. Now find f of x. You got find f of x by integrating. You might need to find, you need to find b and c. Okay. We need to find b and c.
Yes.
But let us see. Let us integrate first. Okay. Let's integrate.
2
Now,
squared over 2.
so y equal to integral 2x minus 2 over x cubed dx.
Yes, sir.
Which is equal to integral 2x minus 2x to the power minus 3 dx. We integrate this, you're going to
Yes.
get x
2x squared over 2.
2x squared over 2, which is x squared, right? Can I
Yes,
do
sir.
that? Okay, let's say 2x squared over 2, no
Yes, sir.
problem.
Then they
And then
cancel out. It's x squared, sir.
minus
Fine.
2 x to the power minus 2 over minus 2,
Over
right?
minus 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. So plus c. I don't know what c is yet. So y becomes x squared plus x to the power minus 2 plus c. Okay. You might need to, okay, let's continue.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are giving,
Say. So I have a question, say.
yeah,
Say if like in my working, if I don't include that integral sign, will I lose marks?
this integral sign, it depends on the
Like
exam.
if I just start writing y is equals to 2x squared over 2.
You likely lose mark. Some lecturers might penalize you for
Oh.
that. There's no particular rule, but sometimes there's a mark guide. So the mark guide will carry this integral. There might be a mark for 1 mark if you see 2x. Okay, just I believe that the time for the solution is factored into these steps are factored into the time allocated for the exam. So just try to just,
Say the time is never enough.
yes. Okay, you know what? There's some steps that you can still omit. You can just write, but if you can just write this, fine. Maybe this step, this 2x squared over 2 minus 2. Okay, if you can write this step, you can omit these ones, but not more than these ones.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, plus c.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
let me say, so since we have this, we can now use this point given at 4,189 over 16. Y is 189 over 16. X is 4 squared plus 4 raised to the power minus 2 plus c. 4 raised to the power minus 2 is like 1 over 4 squared, which is 16. So I'm going to have 189 over 16 equal to 16 plus 1 over 16. This is 1 over 16 plus c. If I solve this, I'm going to get 189. Wait, do you need to take, are we taking a screenshot of this once? I will snap this
Yes,
one.
sir.
What of
Yes,
this?
I have.
Okay. So now 189 over 16 minus 1 over 16 minus 16 is c. Okay? Okay, let me just try to
Yes,
divide and continue that one on the other side. So if I subtract this, I'm going to get 188 over 16. Can 16 divided by 188? Okay, let me just say I have 188 over 16 minus 16 is c. Can you do it in calculator and give me a solution, or should I still continue with my mental math?
Negative 17 over 4.
Hi.
Negative 17 over 4.
Are you sure about that? Okay, yes, it looks like negative 17 over 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
So that is, so therefore, I can say that y equal to, I can bring everything here, x squared. Now this, now if you have x raised to the power minus 2, it means 1 over x squared. So I can say,
Plus x over 2.
yes, plus 1 over x squared because of this negative
Yes,
x
sir.
raised to the power. Okay. Then minus 17 over 4. This is the equation itself. Okay. Now find the coordinates, x coordinate of b and c. Now, what do you think? Let me go ask you, what do you think you do to find the x coordinate of b and c based on what the graph looks like? What do you think you do to do that? You have the equation already.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so the y coordinate of both of them is 0.
Correct.
For
That's
both
the
of them is
point.
0.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
So now, at y equal to 0, 0 is equal to x squared plus 1
Plus
over
1 by x squared.
x squared
Minus
1 minus 17 over 4.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is work. So how do we solve this?
Times 4 times x squared.
The best thing is to multiply x squared by, multiply 2 by x squared. So I will.
So did you say 2?
Yes, multiply through by x squared. Multiply
2.
through.
2.
Through by x squared.
Oh,
So this
okay.
becomes
Oh,
0.
I thought you said 2.
No, this is x to the
Yes.
power 4. This is 1.
X to the power 4.
This is 17 over 4 x
74.
squared.
Then you multiply by 4 again, say. By 4
No.
again.
We need to multiply by 4. Okay. Okay, multiply by,
I don't
okay,
like
let me do by
fractions
4x
there.
squared. By 4x squared, so that this becomes 4x squared plus 4 minus 17 x squared. Sorry. So if you multiply by 5 squared minus 17 x squared. So how can let's x squared be equal to m? So
Yes, sir.
4 now x raised to the power 4 becomes m squared. Isn't it? Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we have 0 equal to 4m squared minus 17m plus 4. So 4m squared minus 17m plus 4 equal to 0. So we need two numbers that, now the two numbers, you can see that the first one and the third one are the same sign, right? Plus, isn't
Yes,
it?
sir.
That means
Yes,
the two
sir.
numbers that to replace 17, we also put the same sign. Since 17 is negative, we to have negative, negative. So multiply
Yes,
4
sir.
times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, right? So two numbers
Yes.
that you multiply, you get 16. If
16
you
and 1.
subtract, you get minus 17. Can you guess the two numbers? Can you evaluate the two numbers?
Negative 16 and negative 1.
Correct. So I have 4m squared negative m squared negative 16m. Sorry, what am I saying? So negative m, then plus 4 equal to 0. What's common here? M. M into 4m
Yes, sir.
minus 1 minus what's common here? 4 into 4m
4.
minus 1.
4m
So
minus
it
1.
means that, okay,
M is equal to
m
4.
minus
Or
4
1 over 4.
is 0.
4.
4m minus 1 is 0, isn't it? M minus 4 is 0
Yes, sir.
or brackets. Okay. So m is equal
Yes.
to 4 or m equal to 1 over
Or 1
4,
over
isn't
4.
it? And what is x? X is
Say,
x, right?
say.
Yeah.
How come? Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. So x squared is m. So m is now x squared is 4. X squared is 1 over 4. So in this case, x becomes square root of 4, or x becomes square root of 1 over 4. So this will give us, since x is greater than 0, it's supposed to be plus or minus 2, it's supposed to be plus or minus 2, but I want to remove the negative because we have been told already that x is greater than 0, right?
Yes,
Isn't
sir.
it? Good. So
Yes, sir.
it is 2 here, it is half here. So that means B, now these are the values for B and C. So B is half. So Bx is half, Cx is
1
2.
over 4.
No, this
Jumela.
one is for point B, this one is for point. Do you need to take screenshots at this point? Do you
Yes,
need to
sir.
take a screenshot? Have you taken it, or should I scroll up for you to take it?
Yes, sir. I already took a screenshot.
Okay,
I've
on this
already
page, this one,
taken.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So now we
Yes,
have
sir.
got the coordinates, x coordinate of, okay, of B and C. Okay. So I
Yes,
can
sir.
say that, okay, let me just write it this way. You can, okay, so you understand how to write it. The x coordinate of B is half, the x coordinate of C is besides. B and
2.
C are on, so that means that B is half, comma 0, C is 2, comma 0. Since y showing all, okay, fine, showing all necessary working in the area of the shaded region. Now, to find the area, you have to do what? Integrate from B to C. So we have got the coordinates as
Yes.
1 comma,
1 over 2
okay.
and 2. So let's use.
Now, since the shaded region is below the graph, what do you do? Do you still integrate? What do you do? Since it's below the graph, what do you do? There are two ways. Either you integrate
Say we
yes,
can subtract
yes.
y fx minus 0. Y is equals to fx minus y is equals to 0.
Okay, let's come again. Y equal to fx, y equal to 0.
Yes, minus.
What, so which one comes, which one is the minor? We can
It's
integrate from C to B.
yes.
From C to B. Or, but my point is that it's going to give you negative integral if you do this. I. So you have the equation x squared plus half 1 over 2, okay. So we want to integral, okay, area, integral x squared plus x to the power -2 minus 17 over 4 minus 17 over 4 dx. So integrating, if I integrate from half to 2, I'll get negative. So I can integrate from, but let's just do it. But if negative, then you can now negate it back to positive. But let us do it first before we negate it. Now, if we integrate this gives us x raised to the power 3 over
3
3
over 3
plus x raised to the power
x
-1 over -1 minus 17 x
17 over
power
4x
4 from half to 2 equal to x cubed
2
over
cubed.
3. Is that what? Okay, I want to, okay, okay, let's do that. I want you
Yes, sir.
to,
2
okay, let me just do it, okay. Minus x root over -1 minus 17x over 4 from half to 2. So from here, I can now say that 2 cubed over 3
8 over 3.
minus,
Yes.
let's over 3 minus 2 raised to the power -1 minus
Yes.
17 into 2 over 4
Yes.
minus half cube over 3,
Over 3.
yes, minus half
2.
raised to the power -1 minus 17 over 4 into half. This gives us 8 over 3 minus 1 over 2 minus 17 over 2 minus, this is 1 over 8, 1 over 24 minus minus 2 minus 17 over 8. So the LCM for the first one is 6. So it is 16 minus 3 minus 51. Minus into 24 is the LCM for this one. 1 minus, this is like 2 over 1. This is 48. And then this is negative 51. Okay. All right. Screenshots taken.
So let me
Screenshot
take.
taken. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. So now this one will give us minus 54 plus 16. That is minus 50 plus 12 minus 38. Minus 38 over 6 minus minus 50 minus 98. Negative 98
Minus 48 minus
over 24.
51. Yes.
Okay, it's positive. It is, okay, it's not positive. So if I divide this, minus 38 over 6 plus 98 over 24.
Negative 9 over 4.
Negative 9 over 4, right? That's the final answer, isn't it?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
that's
Negative.
because it is below the line.
Yes.
Now, assuming it is above the line, to be positive 9 over 4. So,
Yes, sir.
if you have negated it, I just want to see that, I want to be sure that we're going to get a negative answer. So the area is not negative, right? So I should have been
Yes, sir.
putting negative from the beginning because it is below the line. Ouch. Oh, okay. Okay, no, let me not negate it from the
Sir.
beginning. Yes.
So you're saying if it's below the line, I should just put negative from like the beginning
Yes.
of my routine, so it becomes positive.
Yes. But the thing is, if you do this, can I say that you can now tell them that you don't now, because if you put negative at the beginning, you might make a mistake somewhere. It's either you put negative at the beginning or you do your integral from the upper boundary to the
Can't
lower
I
boundary.
just
This will work. Do it from upper boundary to lower boundary. Okay?
okay.
So
So
that means this one should have come first. This one should have been written first, should have been from half to 2. So if you do
okay.
this, you will get positive. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So if it's
Yes.
blue line, that's why I said that for blue line, do from C to B, from the upper to the lower. So you will get positive at once. But since I've done it from B to C, you cannot come and tell them that the area is showing negative since the region is below the line. Hence, the area equal to 9/4 square units. Okay? Are you
Yes,
following?
sir.
You can just tell them like that, so
Yes.
that okay, they know that you know what you are doing, so they'll not. So if
Okay.
you do, you're going to get your full mark. Okay. Okay, I think you have done that. You can take screenshot now. So we still have some
Okay, let
time
me.
remaining. We
Yes, sir.
can go to the textbook, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. So let me see. Let me see if I can find my textbook. Okay. This is the textbook. So should we do some of this integration question? Or what do you want to do? What do you think we should do right now? Which one? Should we continue with integration or should we go to another topic in this textbook? Hello? Hello, are you still there? Hello, are you still there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, are you there? Hello, can you hear me? So what do we do for the remaining time now?
Sir?
So what do we do now? So what next? What do we do today?
Say can do.
Okay, let's go to the end of chapter. Let me see if I can
Yes.
find end of chapter questions. Exam style questions.
Yes, sir. Wait. Let's do that. Yes, let's do that.
Which one? This one? Number what?
Say like if there's. I saw this other question say yes. So we didn't do that.
Which
That
one?
one, the where there's like an infinity sign on top of the integral sign.
I can't see.
Yes.
Number what? Which question? Number what question?
Like if there's an infinity sign on top of the integral sign, the first match.
Okay. I can't just. Okay, I'm looking for the question. I can't see the question. Infinity, that means you are integrating from 0 to infinity.
So
Like,
like if the what is it called? The limit
it's
is
infinity.
infinity, say.
This
Yes.
is still the same procedure. It's still the same procedure, but I'm looking for a question
Say?
like that. It's still the same procedure, but I'm looking for a question like that. It's still the same procedure. I can't see any question like that. So I can, if I see a question, okay. This is okay. Let me see this.
Say even Feb March 2024, like this year, they have the question. It's question
Okay,
one.
let me check. Let me go. February, March. Paper. But do you know that you're writing? Are you writing statistics in A2? I know.
No, sir. This year,
Okay.
I'm writing
Okay.
both paper. I'm writing all the papers this year.
Okay.
Yes.
All the paper for P1 and P5, right?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Okay. So,
Yes, sir.
okay. The statistics is 40% of the mark. That is 50. It is over 50, isn't it? It is over 50.
Yes. Yes, sir.
If you integrate this graph from 0 to, okay, from 3 to infinity, 2x power minus 2 dx, you have 2x power minus 1 over minus 1 from 3 to infinity, right? Isn't it? So now if you do this,
Yes, sir.
okay, this gives us minus 2x power minus 1 from 3 to infinity. If I put infinity in that equation, okay, let me just say this is minus 2 over x from 3 to infinity, isn't it? So I put infinity minus 2 over infinity. When infinity is very, very large, what happens? When it is very, very large, what
So
happens?
it becomes closer to
It
zero.
becomes closer to 0, so it's really, but if you now put minus 2 over 3, then I get something positive. This is plus 2 over 3. This is like saying 0 plus 2 over 3, which is like 2 over 3. So it's because this graph, they look like let me say, okay, imagine that I don't want to, let me not explain what the graph look like, because I'll be going into P3, if not P6. So, but let us see if we can graph this. Let's try to see if we can graph this function. We have that is what again? 2 over x squared, isn't it? So let's say you have 2 over x squared. 2 slash x squared. X squared. Now, look at this function. I see that at some point it becomes very, very small, right? Hello, can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Now, beyond this point, this is where you have 3. This is 3. So from here, at some point, it becomes so small that it becomes very insignificant. So if we look at this graph, it will look like this. So I don't want to be proving, I don't want to sketch. If I'm to explain this sketch, it will really take us out of this class. So you don't need to bother about that infinity. Okay? So just solve it like that. If I see more questions like this, I will solve it and send it to you. What about that? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening, sir.
Okay. So we will end the class at this point.